Well, have you ever wondered what happens when we correct our students' compositions and we hand them in? What happens?
I have wondered that before. Probably not much. I imagine they get their composition, they have a quick look to check basically if they passed or not.
Mm-hmm.
They'll probably have a quick glance at the mistakes they may have, and after that, stick it in a drawer forever. I don't know.
That doesn't sound promising at all.
No, it doesn't. Why do you think that happens?
I have a clue, you know. I think it's because maybe we don't involve our students in our correcting process.
Mm-hmm.
We simply correct, we give them the compositions, and the end of the process, yeah?
That's why, yes.
So, well, maybe our video should be in this way today.
Exactly, yes. Okay. If you want to know how we do it, stay with us.
Okay, so the first idea we bring today is what we know as code correction. Okay, in this case, what we don't want to do is to do everything for the students, but to have them do their work. So in this sense, normally what I do is at the beginning of the course I provide them with a list of codes indicating what type of mistakes they more frequently make, and well, we use it for all the compositions corrected in during the year. So this activity or this kind of correcting implies two steps, because once the student gives you the composition, we check it, we establish where the mistakes are, we indicate what type of mistakes they have made, and then the composition comes back to them. This time for them to do the work. So I normally tell them that the process is not finished until the composition is back to me. So in that sense, we are helping them to identify, okay, I have made a mistake here, this is a type of mistake, the teacher is giving me a clue about what I have done, so I have to reflect, and in a way it's like a double check. So I think it's normally successful, and I think it's very enriching for students to be involved in this kind of processes. So by making them involved in the process, hopefully they will learn better than just simply telling them, look, this is wrong and this is the answer. Surely. So that is the idea. Also, we will leave the correction codes in the description box so that you can have a look at them and download them. Okay, our second idea today is called the rainbow correction, and basically what we want to do, we want to encourage the students and motivate them when they do something positive in their writing. So not only we're going to select or mark the problems or the mistakes, but we're going to try to help them identify what we really like, and by that means we want them to do it again in the future. So for example, if we are working something in grammar or vocabulary that we are interested for them to improve, we are going to mark it with a different color. There you go. Okay. So if you like a part of grammar in that writing, then you can highlight it, for example, in pink. And then if you like a typical expression, a certain expression or word, then you can select a different color. So like that, when they receive the composition and they see a lot of colors, they're going to be really, really happy, because they know that they have done something good. Yeah, and we should also say that it's that really helps them to know what the teachers expect from us, because especially at certain levels, students, for them it's very easy to know what is right, what is wrong, but it's not so easy to know what is considered as to be rich in a language. Okay, that's so it. By using colors, we are telling them what we like when they write. Yes, and also we are eliminating that terrible idea, or at least I had it when I was young, of the red color. Oh, that was incredible. Yes, that was horrible. Full of crosses and everything is, I don't know, a pool of red, and then you feel really depressed. Yes. So we want to eliminate that, and please don't include the color red. Okay? But very important, don't forget to write a little legend, right? Yes. At the end of their composition, so that they very easily can see what each color means. Exactly. Because we don't want to make them feel a bit confused. Exactly. So you just highlight, for example, the color green, and next to it you write grammar. That's and so on. Okay, so going on with our ideas for today, I would suggest one which implies once you have corrected all your compositions of your students, why not select all those, let's say, most repeated mistakes? So we can put them all together, okay, create a document and then project it in class. So this way, all students together, they can see, obviously everything is anonymous, okay, we should say.
Yes.
So this way, once in class, the students are able to, well, some of them are able to identify their own mistakes,
Of
okay,
course.
but they try to be quiet.
Probably they won't say anything.
But sometimes they confess.
Yeah, most
so
of them.
the idea is to take part in the process and to show them, okay, these are the typical mistakes you make. Let's try to correct them all together. But I would go even further, because we can do this not just only with the mistakes, but also with those sentences which, being totally correct, we can see that they can do it better.
They're a bit plain, no?
That's it, because the thing is that, especially in upper levels, okay, I think sometimes the students can do better than they even think. So the idea would be to select a set of sentences which are, let's say, simple, okay, and to encourage them to enrich them. Okay?
Exactly.
And I can say it really works, because they notice, and once again, what we really want them to do. We are telling them what we expect from them.
And we are training them every time they make a sentence or they write a sentence to stop and then go over it and see how can they make it better by using, you know, a bit more elaborate language.
It creates a kind of reflection process.
Exactly.
And, well, we want them to, as you said, to stop and think about it. And, well, next time they might think if it's possible to make a sentence more elaborated.
To improve it. Okay, and finally today we have our last idea, and it's very similar to the third one. We are going to select our favorite compositions from the class, not favorite, but the ones that we think that they have less mistakes, they are richer than others.
They are better for different reasons.
Exactly, yes. Some of them because they have not big problems in grammar, some of them because they have a better structure and they are organized better, etc. So we're going to bring them to class, and of course we're going to remove or block the name of the student so that it's a little bit anonymous, and then we're going to hand them in groups, and maybe they can discuss with their classmates why do they think they have been selected, what part of the writing they think it's worth the attention, so they can underline the parts that they think is the best of the writing and give the reasons why. So again, we are trying to train them to spot those positive, a little bit more elaborate parts of the writing.
We can say that we are offering them the possibility of being a teacher.
Yes, for 1 day.
That's it, only 1 day.
Just one.
But they really enjoy doing these type of activities.
Yeah, exactly, and they get their pens and act all all professional.
That's it.
Okay, so that's it for today. These are our ideas for this video. We hope you really like them and find them useful.
Okay, so see you in the next video.
Okay,
bye
bye.